Man does not operate out of instinct. Man operates out of concepts of reality. Animals operate out of instincts. Instincts are sort of like predetermined knowledge that is hardwired into your operating system automatically. But humans don't operate that way. People think that humans operate that way, but they don't. They operate through mental patterns and frameworks of reality, concepts. So if you want to readjust your action reaction, what you input and output, you need to adjust your mental frameworks. How you communicate with people is completely different because people communicate not necessarily through logic, but they communicate through concepts that trigger emotion. Now, a lot of you guys have negative emotion towards certain things, right? So I'll give you guys an example. I was talking with a guy recently that I went to his business and I bought something from it, and he was like down, right? He was like feeling down. He wasn't very happy with himself. For whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe he was just going through a hard time. And I sat there and I was listening to his mental frameworks as to how he was describing the problem. So how was he describing the problem? Well, I have no customers. There is no business. Everything is shit. What else did he say? When people come here, they don't buy my products. I just need more foot traffic. And it's everything, all the problems were exterior. They were pointing at the flaws and the fallacies of things that were outside of this person's control. And when I've learned that the ultimate form of learning how to communicate with others is to learn how to communicate with yourself first. Most of you guys have never learned how to communicate with yourself first. You don't know how to talk to yourself. You don't even know how to think, let alone have a conversation with your mind-body connection and psyche. So how do you speak to yourself? How should you speak to yourself? Well, you need to speak to yourself first with grace, kindness, right? Kindness. Why? Because you understand yourself that you're still going through the process, the journey. So under the same premise that you're in the same journey that everybody else is going through, you're going to treat them with the same version of respect that you would treat yourself as a third-party individual looking at yourself. 1. 2, humans, not being instinctual creatures, but creatures of logic and mental framework, need to adopt new mental frameworks. Therefore, they adopt new mental frameworks by exposure to new information. Now, the information can be environmental. It can be through any of the senses, right? Most of the change that has come from the people around me has come from the cross-pollination of my habits and my essence of being instilled into other individuals. I don't have to speak to people to convey my message. That is the biggest fallacy that people have had, is that they need to open up their mouth to communicate. You have challenges with your parents. You have challenges with your friends. Speak with something else. That's how you have to speak to people. People do not operate out of logic, so when you speak to people, you have to speak through action, right? You have to speak through action. You have to speak through change. You have to show evidence. That's why the Bible says, by their fruits, right? The fruit of what? The fruit of the seed, what you've inputted, the fruit. By their fruits you shall know them. So people spot hypocrites. People are just looking at people are done with the bullshit. They just want to look at the results. What is the fruit of this individual? And you communicate to them what you want to communicate through what? Through your actions, through your consistency, through your authenticity, through your truth. Not through your words. Not through your words, but through your actions, because that's how people learn. Crowd mentality, mob mentality operates off of the cloning of behavior. Behavior, right? A lot of people, they don't change mindsets first. They need to observe that the new way of being is better, because you're in essence telling people that their entire mental model and framework of life is wrong. So instead of telling them, like a lot of these guys on the internet, they just like tell them like, you're wrong. Bro, that's not how you convince people. Convince people that they're wrong through shutting the fuck up and leveling up. You're out here trying to be an advocate and a disciple of what? In a prophet of what? You want to be a prophet of what? You can't even be a prophet to yourself. You preach to yourself. You can't even honor what you tell yourself, let alone be preaching to other people. You want to change other people because it's hard to change yourself. You lazy piece of shit, bro. Come on. We all know the truth. It's super difficult. But it's easy to point. So easy to point and judge and take off your bullshit on other individuals. But through action, you speak. With AI, with chatbots, like we started the initial part of the conversation, you speak through logic. You speak through the understanding of breaking down concepts. And then with people, you understand that people are not instinctual beings, but they're people that operate off of mental frameworks. And then in order for the person to radically change, the mental framework needs to change. The operating system needs to change. That's why Luke Belmar doesn't sell you gimmicks. Because if I have to convince you, psychologically kind of warp you into being inside my ecosystem, then it's the wrong way. Because it's not authentic, it's not real, it's not true, it's not sustainable. If I have to run ads to have a business, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. For me, for other businesses, it's perfect. I don't care. You guys can do it. For me, it's just, I don't want to. It's just not my thing. It's just a different business. What do I know? So anyways, guys, that is the data set. I wanted to come and develop these frameworks. A lot of you guys are making money, but you lack these frameworks in your life. That's why when my one-on-one mentorship rolls out, it's M3. It's the 3 frameworks of life that I've developed. Mindset management, the management of self, but also the management of others, and money. Most of you guys have warped concepts on everything. Let me explain the warped concept of money. If I was to ask 100 men, what is money? Most likely, all 100 would give me a completely different answer. Why? Because money in and of itself is just a concept. So people have a different concept of that thing. So what if your concept on money is wrong? Well, it's not wrong. Okay, show me your bank. No, well, my mindset is not wrong. Okay, perfect. Show me your physique. No, well, I'm a good manager. Perfect. Show me your employee retention rate. Show me your ability to onboard A-tier talent. So a lot of your frameworks, you believe them to be real and true and good, but they're not. They're fucking you. Bad. You just don't see it. And that's why the M3 mentorship that I'm rolling out is designed. It's for people that are getting to the next level, right? Like, it's the next level shit. It's the next level shit, bro. If you operate out of authenticity, guys, life gets amazing. And what I want to do is instill that as the culture of this ecosystem. Because it's the flexing is good, all these things are good, like they're fine, nobody cares about them. When you lay your head on the pillow, are you authentic? Are you a liar? That's it. That's it. Very simple. It doesn't matter what you have parked in the fucking garage, what you have in the bank. When you wake up with purpose, you are successful. When you operate out of truth, out of authenticity, out of a place of giving and not just taking, out of a place of balance, because there is a balance, you can find true wealth in this different areas of life, you know? So I think it's good food for thought, guys. It's really good food for thought. As you go into this weekend, have some time to do self-analysis. Put your phone away. Don't listen to podcasts. Don't listen to the radio. It's just noise. Other people trying to distract you, to take your attention, your time, your money. And just sit with yourself and have a conversation. Hey, Luke, what do you want? Okay, well, what do I want? Fuck. Well, let's start there. Let me spend a couple days asking that question. You know what I mean? Start there, bro. Nothing. That's it. I'm done talking. See ya.